Good morning, traders. I hope you are well on this lovely morning. Yeah, I hope you're ready to get back to work, guys. Yeah, let's start 2023. Let's all be prosperous, guys. Okay, so yeah, today, Tuesday, the 3rd of January, we're not going to look back at yesterday's trades because we didn't trade. Yeah, the whole world was on holiday. So yeah, we didn't trade yesterday, guys. We're just going to focus on what I'm looking at today and today's potential trade ideas. And then we'll also look at the important news for today as well. All right, so yeah, let's get started. Actually, before my editor beats me, I must remind you about the Discord channel, guys. Yeah, the Discord channel is growing and growing. We've got loads of traders in there sharing knowledge, ideas, and general chit chat. So come join that. The link is in the video description. Secondly, guys, tomorrow, Wednesday, and every Wednesday at 6:30 a.m. London GMT, we've got our live stream. So come join us for that, 6:30 a.m. GMT tomorrow. And thirdly, guys, if you would like to be mentored one-on-one with myself, then drop us an email. We'll send you the details. All the information for all of these things are in the video description. Right, guys, so what I'm looking at today, first of all, I'm looking at yen pairs. Yeah, these are not trade ideas, but I'm just showing you what I'm looking at. All right, so this is Canadian dollar, Japanese yen. And as you guys know, we've been shorting this for some time. All right, I'm going to remove these blue lines because these are my old targets, which we hit and made money from. And I'm just showing you them because I'm not going to trade them today because yesterday's candle, which is this candle here, is at these lows. So for me, it's at an area of support. All right. So I'm not willing to keep shorting these. If we get a break of these lows and today's candle breaks these lows, then potentially we can. But yeah, be careful today, guys, because although it looks like we're breaking these lows, we could get a wick that comes back up. All right, but let's wait and let today's candle tell us what to do with these yen pairs. If we look at another example, guys, yeah, Swiss franc, Japanese yen. Again, it looks like price is hurtling past these lows, and it may well be, yeah, but all I can trade off from is finished candles. And yesterday's candle, yeah, is basically not broken these lows. Okay, so again, not willing to trade the yen pairs. Also, guys, if we look at gold, yeah, because a similar thing is happening here. So one correlation you should be aware of, guys, is this. I'm sure you know it, but if yen is gathering strength, then so is gold, or vice versa. Yeah, they are highly correlated. Yeah, gold and the Japanese yen are a flight to safety currency and commodity. Okay, so if the economy starts going to crap, I was going to use a different word, then gold and yen will gain strength. And again, that's what we're seeing here. This is the gold chart. This is the daily chart. Again, this is yesterday's candle, okay? And this candle hasn't finished forming. All right, so I cannot trade this today, yeah? Because yesterday's candle hasn't broken these highs. If today's candle finishes exactly as it is now, yeah, then okay, we can start looking for longs. Yeah, perhaps a slight retrace, then longs. But I have to wait for today's candle to finish, guys. Yeah, because we could quite easily get a wick on this candle and then it closes back into this high here. All right, so let's see with gold and the yen pairs, guys, to see what happens with that daily candle. Okay, so let's look at my trade ideas for today now. So my first trade idea is this, is Aussie dollar against the Canadian dollar. So let me find it. Aussie dollar against the Canadian dollar. And this is the day chart, guys. Okay, so we're clearly in an uptrend. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. And it's come back down where the last lows were. and it's held. Yeah, this level was held. And what we actually got, yeah, was a box of indecision. Yeah, you know how much I like a box of indecision. I love being with H1 structure. I love boxes of indecision, and I love Gal Gadot. Okay, these are the three things that are important in my life. Okay, so yeah, we had a box of indecision, and then we had this candle here. Yeah, and that has basically told us that buyers have won the battle. So when we get these boxes of indecision, we're like sellers, buyers, sellers, buyers, sellers, buyers. We don't know who's in control, but then we get this breakout candle here. All right, and that tells us buyers are in control. So for those reasons, guys, we're just looking to take price back up to these highs. All right, these highs here, and we've still got a little bit of room to move into. I know we had a doji yesterday, but yesterday was a bit of a non-trading day. So I'm not too worried about the doji. This is the important candle for me. All right, and buyers are still in control. So guys, let's drop down to the H1. Remember, the day chart is our Y. Well, the day chart and the weekly chart are our Y. Why are we going to long them? Why are we going to short this pair? Or why are we staying the hell out? So that's why I'm looking to long this pair. And now we drop down to the lower time frames to find an entry, guys. So first of all, I want to point out we are with H1 structure, and how much do I love that? Lots. All right, so we're still with H1 structure, and we've had a bounce off, and it's back at these highs now. So I've plotted my gray zone. All right, price could come back to here. Yeah, it could. Yeah, if it does, great. We get a good bit of value. All right. And then we want to see a bullish reaction. Okay. We come up, I'll close 80% at the last H1 high, and then I'll let 20% run, guys. Okay. So we could trade it like this. Because we're already at these highs here, what could happen is just a small rejection, and then we break these highs. Okay. So yeah, we could wait for a break of these highs and just continue with H1 momentum, and high just stop below the last swing low. Yeah, so we could trade it like that as well, guys. Or if price comes down, we just trade the next bullish candlestick pattern. As soon as we see it, we can enter and start trading this pair. Okay, so there's a few ways to trade this pair, but I want to be with H1 structure. We start getting a break of these lows to the downside, then I'm not interested. Okay. But Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar, we're buying this pair today. Next trade is Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. So if we start with the day chart, we start with the weekly chart actually, because it's been an interesting weekly chart. So yeah, on the weekly chart, it was on a strong upward trend, and then it's been falling like a stone. All right, so quite unusual for Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar, this amount of movement. All right, and then basically we've got this buying pressure from this level. Okay, yeah, buyers are in control of this market. And I still think, although we're in a weekly downtrend, I'll show you in a minute we're in a daily uptrend, I still think we have a bit of room up to this blue line or even this blue line. All right. So you can see, yeah, on the candles on the weekly chart, buyers are in control. And if we go down to the day chart now, guys, we've definitely had a break in structure as well. So price was clearly in a downtrend, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Yeah, we've got lower lows, but then these highs have been broken, this high and this high. Okay, let me zoom in a little bit actually, guys, so you can see that. Yeah, so structurally we came down, but then bang. Yeah, price has clearly broken these last highs here. All right, so structurally, we are in an uptrend. And then remember, guys, this pattern, what was once resistance, when it breaks, becomes excellent support. And sure enough, it's bounced off of this gray zone. Yeah, which we highlighted this gray zone weeks ago, guys. All right, so So yeah, if you only traded this pattern, what was once resistance becomes support, or what was once support becomes resistance. If you only traded that pattern, you will make money. I'm sure of it. Okay, so that's exactly what's happening on the day chart. So we've got that pattern, we're in an uptrend, and we've got this candle, yeah, that breaks these highs. All right, so everything, we have lots of reasons. Basically, guys, we have lots of confluence in order to buy this pair. Your job as a trader is to gather confluence. Think of yourself as, I don't know, Sherlock Holmes, and you're gathering information to find the killer. Don't know if that's a good analogy, but you get my meaning. You have to get as many reasons as you can to enter a trade. All right. So for all of these reasons I've shown you on Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar, I'm looking to buy this pair. All right. I then drop down to the H1 chart where I want to see price react. So again, yeah, I like to be with H1 structure, and we are clearly with H1 structure. All right. So to be honest with you guys, this candle right now is potentially a good candle to enter on. Yeah, it's come down, it's hit our gray zone, which I've highlighted. We've got a bullish reaction. This candle could be a good candle to enter on. In fact, as soon as I finish this, I may well do. So yeah, I'll take price back up to here. All right, I'll close 80%. Yeah, and then I'll let 20% run, guys, up to one of our higher time frame targets. Okay, so yeah, but if price, again, if we see this kind of action and then price breaks down, I'm not interested, guys. Yeah, you know how much I like to be with H1 structure. All right, so yeah, this looks like a good entry to me. So yeah, Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar, we're looking to buy this pair today. So yeah, a bit of Aussie dollar strength there for the last two pairs. The third trade idea for today is this. It is euro against the pound. All right. Before I start this one, guys, if you're enjoying this analysis and would like to receive it every single day, Monday to Friday, then come join us. Yeah, subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button, and also smash that like button. We'd love to have you on the channel. Okay, so third trade idea, euro against the pound. So price has found itself ranging between these two grey zones. Yeah, and they're not breaking either side as yet. So yeah, these last highs here and all of these lows down here. And again, we're at the top of this range as we speak. So just structurally, we have potential to come back down to the low of the range. Yes, that's how you trade a range. You sell here, yeah, and you buy here. All right, simple as that. So yeah, so we're interested in selling this pair. If we zoom in, guys, as well, I like the fact that, again, because we're at this zone, we're getting a lot of indecision. Is this a box of indecision? No, maybe, almost. I probably need another couple of candles. But as you can see, guys, lots of indecisions, lots of dojis. Yeah, look at all this indecision. So what I'm waiting for is a break out of this indecision to start coming lower. All right, so that's what we're looking for today. We'll better see that. We'll see that better. Sorry, terrible English. We'll see that better on the H1 chart, guys. All right. Let me remove this huge grey zone, which was the top of that range, and we can see things better. So, guys, yeah. So this obviously price up here is in our grey zone. All right, and structurally we are still really just about in an uptrend, yeah, on the H1. All right, but what I want to see, guys, is basically a break of this grey zone. Yeah, break of this grey zone, retest, come down. Yeah, we've marked this grey zone because price just keeps reacting here. Yeah, over and over and over and over and over again, even here. All right, so this grey zone is an important level, and hence price keeps bouncing off it. So if we get price break out of this grey zone, Yeah, comes back in, we get a retest, and then let's start selling this pair here. All right, guys. So yeah, we're just looking for a breakdown of structure on euro against the pound, and we're looking to short this pair. There's more, guys. There's more. Yeah. Next one is pound New Zealand dollar. All right. So let's take a look at that now, guys, as well. So this pair has already reacted, guys. Okay. So let's take a quick look at the day chart. All right. Admittedly, this has been horribly scruffy price action, yeah? But ever since we've broke this level, we've been in a downtrend. This is a head and shoulders pattern as well, guys, just for those of you who are new to the channel and haven't heard of a head and shoulders pattern. Yeah, we've got shoulder, head, shoulder, break of the lows, head and shoulders pattern. And then look at this price action, absolutely disgusting. All right, but if we zoom into this price action, guys, yeah, you will see that we are getting, yeah, lower lows. Yeah, this candle here, yeah, broke all of these lows here and this low over here. So we do have lower lows, and this last high here hasn't been broken. All right, and price has come up, and now it's broken. We even have lower lows from this low. All right, so structurally, we are definitely in a downtrend. Admittedly, it looks like scruffy price action, but for me, that is a clear downtrend. Yeah, we've got lower lows. So we're in a downtrend, and then price is reacting currently at this grey zone. So what we're going to do, guys, we're going to drop down to the H4 because this highlights our grey zone quite nicely. So you can see, guys, why I've plotted this grey zone. Price reacted here, 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 here. Reacted many times in this grey zone and is currently reacting as we speak right now. All right. So we're getting a reaction off our grey zone and we're in a downtrend. Let's pop down to the H1 chart now. The problem we have here, guys, is we've had such an aggressive reaction at this grey zone. So how would I trade this? Because I've missed this first candle, guys. I missed the first candle. So what I want to see, guys, is a retrace potentially back up into this grey zone. Yeah. I could enter this aggressively. As soon as I get a retrace into this grey zone, I'm not looking for a bearish candle or anything like that. I just enter. Why? Because I can hide my stop here. Yeah. Because if price breaks this level, I'm wrong anyway. Okay. So I could enter here, yeah, and put my stop loss here. Yeah. And then therefore, guys, this is my risk. Yeah, something like this. Okay. And then I have lots of reward. Okay. But now entering the trade now at this level here just doesn't make sense. So that's what I'm looking for, guys. A retrace into here. Yeah. And then I'll enter. Okay. I'll take price back down to these lows here, close 80% of my trade, and then let 20% run down to one of our higher time frame targets. All right. And put our stop above here. Because like I say, if this level gets broke, my trade is wrong. All right, guys, so pound against the New Zealand, we're also shorting this pair. All right, guys, so they're all the trade ideas for today. If you've enjoyed these trade ideas, then yeah, and my analysis, then come join us. Subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button, and also smash that like button. Thank you. We're going to look at the we're going to look at the news now, guys, the important news for today. Okay, guys, so news for Tuesday, the 3rd of January. Some people are still on holiday, slackers. But for most of us, we're back to work now. So, yeah, let's take a look at the news. So overnight, guys, we've had some manufacturing PMI come out of China. That was better than expected. But the first piece of news that we're interested in is this. At 8:55, London GMT, coming out of the euro, we've got German unemployment change. Okay, so this could really move the euro, guys. The first 3-star rating of the year. Secondly, after that, at 9:30 London GMT, we've got manufacturing PMI coming out of the UK. Again, another 3-star rating, so this could really move the pound. If we carry on down, a big figure for today is this. At 1 o'clock, we've got German CPI coming out of the euro. And guys, yeah, I don't have to tell you again, but CPI is super duper important. I know you know this. It's all about inflation at the moment. So yeah, this could be a really important figure and really push that euro about. So must be aware of that as well, guys. And then after that, guys, as you can see, no other news that we're interested in. All right, guys, that's it. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please subscribe, like, and share. I hope you have a great trading day, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.